Hey TVs, it's Psychic Bob. Well, here I am, and look what's going on. Our exit door has been blocked. What happened is the door got damaged, and they're having to put a new door on. But when they're trying to replace the door, they realize it's going to need major reconstruction because there are no doors that fit the current door frame. So we don't have a door, but that's okay because we got a secret passageway, a side door, and here we are. The door to freedom. Come on along. Welcome to Vlog Thursday. You know it's Thursday, we got to go dumpster diving. So I'm just seeing what we got here. There's a Christmas tree that's discarded. Well, there's a nice piece of glass. That looks like it was a dining room table. That's nice, a smoky gray glass. That might be cool. What's this? A computer? Or oh, it's a microwave, broken microwave. Broken toilet. Let's see if anything's over here. Yeah, doesn't look like much in here. Well, some days you have luck and some days you don't. But it's always fun to go dumpster diving because I tell you, I found the best treasures. But let's go and see what there is to see today. Come hang out with me. Hail to the Sun Lord, hail! Our Sun Lord is glorious in the sky today. Look at it, bright and shining. Oh, I love it. Hail to our Sun Lord. Well, tubies, as I told you, they're working on sidewalks here, and we're getting new sidewalks put in. And I've been talking about this for several years, so I'm so happy to see this. Well, we can't walk up the sidewalk, but we can walk up the park today. So let's go that way. Come on along. We just cross the street here. You know, I live literally right by a park, and I love it here. So here we are in the park. And it's time for Psychic Bob to have some lunch. I've been busy all morning doing readings and phone calls and scheduling stuff and business. Oh, I tell you, it's a busy time of year, but it's a good time of year. But you know what? It's good to get out and walk. You know, we're all going to be doing a lot of walks in the next few weeks because there's just so much going on, so much anxiety in the world. And when you get anxious, don't just sit and fret. Get out and walk. Hopefully you saw yesterday's video. By the way, thank you to all of you who came out. We had the best time. We went and reviewed the Witch's Almanac and went to lunch. If you didn't see that, go check that out. It's in the queue right before this one. I gave some great techniques to connect to the earth and to the sky. And speaking of the sky, our Sun Lord is just glorious today. We got a clear blue skies and all is good in the world. New sidewalks, clear sky. Psychic Bob's happy. You know, it's a great day as the air is mild. Scry for runes in the trees. Look at that. That could be a big stang, actually. See this branch here? I could chop that down and make a stang out of it. That would be very cool. Oh, that's neat. That'd be a nice Wiccan staff. You know, as I was saying, it's so important that with all the anxiety in the world right now, and I can't even say what the anxiety is because I'll be shut down, censored, but you know what all the issues are. Get out and walk. Let the Earth Mother take your fears and anxieties. Let the Sky Father inspire you to look ahead. Don't get caught in the moment. When your head is spinning and you can't find your way clearly, get out, literally, touch the ground. Feel the Earth Mother. Maybe pick up a rock. That's earth energy, that's grounding, that's a beautiful stone. We could carry that with us. Let the stone take your worries. When you got to get out of your head, look up to Father Sky and call out to him. Father Sky, help us find the answers. Help us find the ways. Now you don't have to be a victim. Don't play the victim card. There's a lot of forces in our society now that would tell you, well, it's just how it is. You can't do anything about it, and you're the victim, and, you know, woe is you. Don't buy that. If you study Wicca, you realize that Wiccans are people of power. That's why there were so many threats against witches over the years. Why the witch hunts? That term still stays with us today, the witch hunt. Because people knew and know that witches are people of power. We're not victims. We create our destiny. We create our reality. We don't sit back and wait for some authority to give us permission to live or to think or to speak. We live and think and speak from our own power. And we align ourselves with even greater powers, such as the Sun Lord, who illumines us, who gives us wisdom. But even the Sun Lord doesn't control us. He may inspire us, but we're still ultimately, it's our choice what we do with our lives. So I'm not a victim. You know, many of you know about my targeting situation, but I refuse to define myself as a victim. I'm not doing it, and you shouldn't either. How do you like my new mask, by the way? I'm wearing white today. Something different. There's a guy over here playing music in the park, strumming his guitar. That's cool. Now see, that's what I'm talking about. He's choosing to find joy. He's creating music. See? He's not sitting around being a victim. He's living his life and he's creating beauty and inspiration. That's what it's about. That's where real power lies. I'm up here by the library. We're going to go up to Fox Chase today, but I thought I'd go a different way. There were so many people in the park, and when there are so many people, I can't film because people get stressed out. I can't tell you how many people start screaming at me for having a camera in a public park. So I'm going away, there's less people, and I can film without interruption or harassment. So here we are. You know, our woodland is very quiet here. Look at the moss growing on the trees, the ivy on the trees. It's beautiful. This is where one can find the Fae. They reside in quiet places like this. Do you have any woodlands near where you live? Do you ever walk in them? Do you ever contemplate the Fae and the presence of life in the woods? There's a whole ecosystem here. There are insects and birds and lizards and snakes and all sort of creatures. See, the Wiccans of old got out and knew their environments. They had to survive. They had to know where, you know, the deadly snakes were so they didn't stumble into their dens. And they had to know where the sinkholes were so they didn't fall in a mud pit and die and drown. You know, as we walk, we learn. But you have to have an observant eye. You have to study. Study your environments and learn. You'll be blessed in the process. And you might start to uncover the Wiccan mysteries. And here we are outside the library. I call the library the Temple of Knowledge. Unfortunately, our library is closed due to various health concerns. But it's still a beautiful piece of architecture, and I hope someday, soon, it will be available to us again. Okay. All library buildings are closed. Curbside pickup is available. Now this is what's weird is, okay, you know, I don't know what's up with signs lately. Nobody writes signs properly. All library buildings are closed. Then they say what hours they're open. But they're actually not open. So, I don't know. Why they put hours on it? Because this has been permanently closed for the last few months. Oh, look up there, guys. There's a raven sitting on the roof. Let's see if I can zoom in. A crow or a raven. They're similar, crows and ravens. Caw, caw, caw! Can you see him, guys? Caw, caw, caw! Caw, caw, caw! There he is. I hope you guys could see him up there. I have this psychic link with crows and ravens. I talk to them. Let's see if we can see him again. Go, go, go! There he is. Go, go, go! He's all alone up there talking to Psychic Bob. Isn't that wonderful? See, that's one of the Wiccan mysteries, that we're interconnected, that these birds aren't foreigners, that they are part of our world. Oh, he just flew off. I think he was up there calling for me, and he's probably giving a few shout outs to the Sun Lord, who is bright and glorious as always. Hail to the Sun Lord. And hail Lord Odin, because the ravens travel with Lord Odin. That could have been a message from Lord Odin. Lord Odin has two ravens, and they travel the world observing people. And seeing as I've been doing prayers to Odin, I think it's very fascinating that a big black raven stands and observes me. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Makes you wonder. And here we are by the big clock tower of the library. This is something you don't see much anymore. Public clocks, like town hall clocks, or, you just don't see it anymore. And I think it's kind of a cool thing. It used to be every American town, at least the small towns, all had a big clock tower. You don't see that much anymore. I used to see a lot of these in Britain as well. Those of you in the United Kingdom, I think you know what I'm talking about, the town square clocks. That's popular in England as well, at least when I was there. It's getting later. It's 20 after 2. Let's think about me to get some lunch. Run. As you can see, it's down low today. When the storm comes, this gushes forth with tons of water. If we keep going up that way, we would cross the footbridge that would bring us down here. But we came a different way today. And what's that Robert Frost poem that says, I took the path less chosen, and it has made all the difference? I have to look that poem up. That's a great classic Robert Frost poem. And Tubies, here we are at Fox Chase Shopping Center. And this is where the GNC store was. It's now vacant. It looks like it's available for rent. This might be something I should explore. 1,025 square feet. Retail available. Let's look inside. Now, this would be a great place for a little Wiccan temple or a spiritualist church. What do you think, guys? Let's see. It's not a big place, but it's right on the main thoroughfare. We might have to think about that. And here we are, Fox Chase Shopping Center. It's time for lunch. Let's get some lunch. Well, tubies, here I am at Samurai Hibachi. And we got our samurai here with his mask. We'll be styling and hanging out. Gonna have a good lunch today. Look at the beautiful window here with the artwork. Light is coming in through the soji screens. I got my Coke and my miso soup. And Lord Ision is very thrilled today. Oh, the soup looks so good. Soy sauce makes everything excellent. Because look what just arrived. I got me Philadelphia roll sushi. Yum. Oh my gosh, and my lunch just arrived. Oh, look at that. I got yakisoba. Delish. Oh, and I love me some wasabi sauce. If you've never had wasabi sauce, you have to go very light on it. It's kind of intense. Any wasabi sauce lovers out there? Delish. Yakisoba. This lunch is so good. I'm having to just slow down, take a break. You know, when something's really good, you start eating really fast. So I'm just chilling out. I brought a wonderful book with me today called Witch Fury. It's part of the Elemental Witch series. This is the 4th book in the series. It's written by Anya Bast. And each of the witches in each of the story has an element. So this witch here, she's a fire witch. And so it's about her discovering her power to work with fire. And there's like an evil group of sorcerers who are trying to recruit her to their side and steal her power. But she's going to soon discover, I think. I haven't read the story yet, but I just started it. I think she's going to battle them. And the coven that was in the other books are probably going to come in. So it's really good. It's a kind of a nice chill out book. Maybe you have a book where you don't want to be really intellectual, you just want entertainment. Well, this is definitely one of them. So I definitely recommend the Elemental Witch series by Anya Bast. I bought this on eBay for like $1, and it's an older book. It's not mint, but you know what? It's great. It's still readable, and I enjoy it. So check it out. Well, tubies, that was a great lunch. We're going to head out here into the evening sun, so come on along. I should say late afternoon sun. Oh, there is our Sun Lord glaring down beautiful. Hail to the Sun Lord. Just amazing. Well, guys, I've had the best time with you, and I hope you've enjoyed it today as well. Anyways, I got to head home. I got readings to do. And thank you to all of you who are kind of for private sessions. If you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call at my office, 703-825-3929. We'll get you in. Private reading. It's a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. And we'll cover your soul journey, past, present, future. Identify your spirit guides. Bring messages from deceased loved ones. Look at your life themes. All of that, and I answer all your questions as well. So if you've been wanting to sit down with Psychic Bob for an hour, give me a call, 703-825-3929. We'll make it happen. Also, don't forget, go over to my website today, PsychicBob.com, and register for my psychic development class. We're having such a great class. I'd love for y'all to join it. It's a 2-hour seminar on Saturday on Zoom, and it's from 12 p.m. Eastern Time till 2 p.m., where I teach you how to access your psychic skills. And it's an interactive class. It's not just me lecturing you. I actually help you walk through and learning how to open your channeling abilities. So I'd love to have you in there. We're going to talk about chakras and working with the chakras to enhance psychic power. So come and join us. Register over at my website, PsychicBob.com. When you scroll down, there'll be a PayPal button. Just click on that It's $30 for the class. Now, where else in the country are you going to get 2 hours from one of America's top psychics for only $30? You know, you get to talk to me personally and ask me your questions about your psychic development. So yeah, come join our class. Register at PsychicBob.com. That link will be below. Hope to see you there. Well, guys, listen, thanks for being here. Make sure to help me out. Like this video, thumbs up, favorite it, share with your friends. Tell people about what we do here. Hit that subscribe button. We'd love you to be part of our channel. Hit the bell for notifications. You guys are the best. I love you. Anyways, I got to head home. I got a lot of work to do, but I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Free For All Friday. Not sure what we're doing, but just be here. We're going to have some fun. Love you guys. Oh, and if you didn't see yesterday's video, Wiccan Wednesday, it's in the queue right before this one. Check it out. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Blessed be.